Everything you need to know. My name is Naedewo, it never change, and I did here with my people them. We kajad, we don't ready for now this week. First lady, how you see Matana? How you be?
I for the happy small, but some kind things just to make me not too happy like that for this weekend. But how we go do now? And who they are life now carry first?
Now who they are life?
So we just talk say as life they hope they.
That
but
kind
you go have
thing.
fun now. This one way you sup like this morning. What a band. How far?
I still try to comprehend the way I pin this morning.
The way you
it is shock me. It is shock me.
We don't show. Make we just happy for one to say the rain not to the blast us.
You know to blast
this morning.
Not true.
So everybody fits migrate well to their workplace and their place of hustle, market and all that. So at least it calm down small for us. The August break does start, Seth.
Hey, it will start like
it be like say it start last week.
Then
it go
break in transmission.
Then it go come back. Make we see as it go be.
All right, my people. Good morning and welcome to the Good Morning Nigeria show. As usual, we don't land the month to bring you every to help your day move forward, make you forget the informate to use channel your day in the right direction. So as usual, we'd always start with touchlighting matter. Then when they come out smoke on top of newspaper, I sure say somewhere for the pages of the newspaper this morning, you go here as the Kaduna train attack. We be say happen sometime this year. As it be say the attackers. The terrorism showed them picture where they flog them yesterday, and it was very sad. Some of the relatives on the cry say, "Hey, what's in all this one?" Especially when we be say brother and youth copper, can't even the Lambas government and all that. But we'll go hear that story. Plus, including say, Oga Atiku, the PDP presidential candidates, been do one kind of interview on Friday, and after that interview, we see a bit of buzz between him and Oga Tinubu. That what I said day, and the other water they went they gram because today na 25th, tomorrow na 26th. Remember, saying na 26th and 27th. Now NLC don't talk say then go solidarity strike. I mean solidarity protest because of ASU matter. You see, matter full grand like a break stars. So we go to strike all of this matter then as it take they come out, and then when the time reaches inside our top to reach segment, we go open phone line. Make we hear from you how all this matter then take do you for body.
All right, and as the matter take be, you know, say the election 2023 they come and people don't they put things in place. People don't they talk their own. People don't they yarn their matter. We always talk for you. Say hope say you don't get your PVC. Not be say you go to hear this thing and you go see their house. They talk say waiting, share my votes go count. That one a lie. Go and get your PVC to make sure say the conversation not spoil. So we go discuss this one. How all these elections we don't they get small. How it don't happen from Anambra to Ekiti to Osun. How you go take the proof. Say 2023 election, everything go dey kajad. Looking at the way INEC don't put leg for ground, they don't balance where they do all these things. They make sure say, according to the conversation, now free and fair elections. Now we they see. So we'll go discuss this one. How 2023, how would they sure say that one, that major election we go face, go dey free and fair and go dey credible so that people go talk say yes. So now who we vote now emerge as winner. We get better guests who go find us, join us talk this one. Now Debo Adeniro, in a chairman and the Center for Anti-Corruption and Open Leadership, Kakol, and Tunde Awe will be lawyer and political analyst. I will go also open phone lines for make ourselves go join, ask some kind of questions on I would like to talk about. Looking at how the elections now be the major thing now would they put eye for this period. So make una no worry, that one it go kajad.
All right, based on the basis, we still pin like pin for round like roundabout, and we balance like balanced diet. So that's why we go still bring you things and things is where concern the weather. And also we don't talk about that before say, be like say the rain bad breaks small. But it good to me, you know, as this week go be, whether rain go fall or it not go fall. Make we know as weather report will come meet you. And also, proverb of the day, our ancestors, they go talk, then we go speak with our yam shopping mouth. Now we go to talk And also, matter and matters, they go still boss out. When it be say, we go bring things and this is where they shall for the world of football, the world of sport. That will come meet you. This and many other things. Now we don't line up to give you. Bet we go carry leg jump, enter inside our newspaper review. That one to read the way the boss at the top, the front page of newspaper. Now we go fair bring give you before we go enter the main. So not just go anywhere because we all with our balance on top the Good Morning Nigeria show to tear you things and things. So not go anywhere at all because they say woman with the rose ball, not they go far because if you go far, the ball go bomb. So they where you there because if you go miss. So there you are because we is coming back.
Take your ball up.
When you look at now, so the two things now from one direction they come, but now two different meaning. Some people they just position like this. They try to look another person life. Based on say the person just they run out, they go one kind with them say, hey, now wow, see how things they good for that person. I like to be like Camo. But you don't really know what that person really they do. All of them now they run things in the same lane, but the hustle different. So when you they look another person, they try to think, say, I won't be like the person. Try! make you go know underground what that person they do before you start to the envy am. That na my own way when I feel interpreter. Better not the yellow Chukudi there with me. Chukudi if you see this thing from another level. So Chukudi, how you see that one?
Me go see the level from a Maramaniru Pampetenazu kind of perspective. The thing go fine for front, it go different for back. It go dey fine for your front, but for back, now other thing they happen.
Okay, now mirage.
Now mirage. Exactly. You know, say most people now things when they see they move them. You understand? As I dey like this now, when I dey show for this screen now, nobody know what I wear for leg. Look the screen. Look the screen. You understand? The table cover me. Nobody know what I wear for leg. Nobody know whether I know wear shoe. You understand? But people perception as a person when come the show, he wear shoe. They don't know whether now tier slippers I wear. They don't know whether na designer. So people when they easily swayed or misled by the things that they see for social media, they need to wise. You understand? Some presidential candidates don't package themselves. The one they use grammar, they sway Nigerians. The one they use sweet mouth, they sway Nigerians. But we understand the suffering when we don't they deal with. Because now they face with insecurity. The big man they face insecurity. So it's very, very important to make the right choices when it reach to elect those when we say they go represent.
Confirmento copied and over. Chukudi don yana. But move to the newspaper vendors now because they were opposite to tell us what they share.
I did hear. Chukudi Afana.
Fresh.
I go just waiting just catch my attention for this paper first. What I go like we could just talk about. Now this Muslim ticket again where Atiku and Tinubu they give themselves I tell you that matter.
So he get one pre-recorded interview when Elijah Atiku Abubakar. Pre-recorded means say they don't record the thing, and when they record them, they go come out some parts.
Yes, editor.
Yeah, they go edit them. So una fit interview the person for 3 hours. But waiting the screen time fit be 50 minutes.
That kind.
So they go come out the ones when not really.
When you really carry weight.
Maybe where he even cough.
They will
as
come
if they
out.
talk.
Yeah.
You know, say an elderly man. If he they talk, that make the talk choke. He go. Maybe people go look say, wait, this person where they cough like this, blessing he talk to, you know, but all those parts. I'm not saying cough,
okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So they go down come out all those parts. Now for that interview, he touch on some things. Again, when he talk about say, Peter be no consultant before he come out for PDP. You understand? Again, when he talk say at least 90% of Northerners know the social media. So those things where people they see say they get say social media no be election. You understand? He can also talk about the Muslim thing. He talk say the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, when being Gaio, you understand? Say that one be even first don't fly the kite of Muslim. He talk say no because of the multi-plural nature of Nigeria. You know go good to do that kind of thing. Those ones too don't fire back. It don't be like Tupac and B.I.G. that year or Jay-Z and Nas. They don't fire back. Say this man, the man to the lie. Say although in the elder, but into the lie. Say go back as far as 1993. You know Atiku. People don't even know. Atiku contest to be president now for the SDP. You don't forget. He contest. Young guy that time fresh. He contest, but you know Olule. They knock him for grand. You know, but he no cry for television that time. He no cry.
He no cry.
Yeah, but they knock him for ground. Say that time.
The Godfather tell us say just
he shall no enter.
when they Ibadan, the Godfather say just relax.
He said they no knock him for ground. Godfather
tell him to relax.
You don't even worse. You know they tell you say make you don't even participate.
They tell him to just relax based on levels.
Wait,
relax. He Godfather for Ibadan.
Wait.
Yes, go ahead.
People they contest to become this thing.
Yes.
Somebody you don't indicate interest.
Yes.
With all the money when you get, somebody contact you say make
93 now still small in I never major.
It no matter whether they're small. How many of them? These people when we begin today.
All of them.
If we go back to 1999, how old all of them
they young that time now.
Some of them don't measure now.
But they don't measure after
that one follow.
Cause the response.
And then what? You know, say when I've been discussing this matter last week, I've been talking here say, make Nigerians focus on the things where they're important. You understand? And you as a Nigerian, in exercising your right to franchise, that's the most important thing. And you need to make an informed choice. Now, if person don't decide, say, now like this, he won't go. Allow him go that way when you won't go. Vote the way we say you won't vote. If you prioritize competence, capacity, responsibility, given the prevailing reality of Nigeria today, you suppose know who you go vote for after you don't do your own research. Oh.
Yes,
Not allow anybody influence you. If you want to go by say this person, now where you come from, you won't vote for. That one now your business. If you want to vote, say this person, now they go the same church or now they worship for the same mosque. That one now your business. But the most important thing now, when you go understand, I say elections have consequences.
Normal.
You understand? If you vote nonsense and ingredient, the result when you go see go be waiting nonsense and ingredient.
Simple. So, all right, make I just sharply go up. I just think we could just touch that one.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So now the Vanguard will go look and they say APC Muslim ticket is slap on northern Christians. Now retired Air Commodore Suleiman, then they talk this one. That one they say NBA Olanipekun face off body of branches convene emergency session. For here, they say presidential interview now. Oga Peter will be talk this one. They say I'm more qualified than the APC candidates. Okay, Basbos is coming through again. We move down. Tension in INEC, infighting, threatening 2023 elections. Waiting they happen for here. Check out for page 5 as well. NLC meets ASU, others on solidarity rally. Remember, say the time is very close for that movement. We come down. We say terrorists flog kidnapped train victims in fresh video. This video been go viral. Very, very, very sad situation. The threat to abduct the president and Kaduna state governor. They don't talk about say that the people where they won't go for be that. Lafia Airport reform to be used on social infrastructure. And Nasarawa governor, they give this one. ASR Africa donates $3 million for development initiative in Niger Republic. And delegates at APC presidential primaries now regretting their decision. Now, I make you talk this on. How you go regret it? You don't. Chukudi,
no, Edewo, whether you don't or you never,
just the
no regret now something where we say
okay.
You go meet up for front.
All right.
Look, we look the dramatic personnel when they involved. First, Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi contest to become the presidential candidate of the ruling party. You understand?
Yes.
But Olule. You understand?
enter.
If you even make we even talk say we do bonanza. We add 500 votes.
Instino go.
We just pick 500, add them to run. You understand? Instino.
Oh, wow.
And then more even add 700.
Instino go.
Instino. Now, we get one event when they do. One general overseer been they do 60th birthday for Port Harcourt. He can collect microphone. You know, say this our public officials or people when we say they get ties to government from talking, the thing go enter politics.
Yeah, sure.
In can they talk say. You know, from the information when they private to some of these people when we say do this thing, they don't they reason them now. They don't they look say I be like say their decision not really. This is coming from somebody when we say you will call them party stalwart. Now senior person for the party. You know they talk this kind of thing. What did the thing mean? If you talk say delegates, don't they regret their choice when they make? If the choice at the end of the day overwhelmingly or popularly, now the person will not be the presidential candidate today. You get what you about the talk, don't say Jolo one. You get talk when they inside that particular talk when he talk so.
Yeah.
But the truth be say, we get what they call democratic process. If what the party choose, now the indirect system where it be say delegates when come from the local government, come choose the person when go become the party flag bearer. They don't go through that process. You know if you go back, all you need to do now to move forward. And in moving forward, what will Nigerians do? Delegates don't present the person now. All the political parties, whether not direct, indirect, or consensus, they don't give us the people when they feel say that them be the best people at this time when go fly the flag of their party. And remember, say for politicians, now essentially who go fit win election, and the reason not be whether this person go be the person when we say go do the work. Now who go fit win election? Now when you don't give us this person now, we the people to choose the right person, do your research, go out, exercise your right to franchise. And make an important decision in the best interest of our country.
Chukudi, I go want make we sit down we'll talk on one thing. Another thing, he flash for newspaper the most bold story. Now be the terrorist video where they release of the kidnapped victim of Kaduna Abuja train crisis. It did very pathetic. That yesterday when the video first started to fly on social media, we all see him. We felt bad. Because all those things and our people, brothers, fathers, mothers, children, cousins, and all their relatives. But when we see that thing, you get the way we all for Nigeria, our heart bleed. When they call even pay me pass, not be even the videos. Now the response, when it be say, the talk person of the Presidoco put out, Garba Shehu. Some of all the statements when he give, I not give all of them, what, but make I just single out two. Number one, he talks say, to engage the terrorists them, it go dey difficult because of say, the kidnapped victims that they amongst them, so it go hard. Then number two, he could talk one word. He said President Muhammadu Buhari don't try in terms of security. As in, they don't even do more than expected by Nigerians because of say they don't empower all the military personnel then. He said if anything they go wrong, may they go ask the chief of staffs them. The thing shocked my mind.
Garuba Shehu, they shock you.
The thing, no!
This your own reaction shock me.
No!
Garuba Shehu
If
shock
somebody when I be the spokesman of
If they speak on
president,
behalf of the presidency.
go fit come outside, they talk this kind of word.
Yes.
Then that means we not get country.
If after 7 years,
Make I
Garuba
agree
Shehu
say,
see they
if
shock
they talk so
you,
this
then
one
it's
na
shocking.
propaganda by the terrorists that to use to flog the conscience of government.
Yeah.
To heed to their bidding. But what about the people where there are some Nigerians that ignore those kind of video? How we want to ignore that kind of video? If he brother, his sister, his mama, his papa, they that place, he go ignore that kind of video. Some Nigerians ignore video. After 4 months when people they somewhere. But instead of her to come outside, to come talk, waiting government they do to rescue these people, to give the masses hope. Rather, you they cause so many people ignore. Say all those now waiting they happen for the rest of the world. Say terrorists, they always like to use this sort of flog government conscience so that government go call the heat to their bidding. Now the people don't do their bidding. Now what thing government they do? After 4 months, now yesterday it happened. To me, I just say, make this presidency learn one thing. Just learn one thing. Rather for now to they come outside. What when I know somebody without capacity, always they want to defend himself. Even if they accuse her wrongly. You always want to call you, no. But somebody when know where they go, no need to defend himself.
True.
He just need to show you, say, it not be like that. So I just they see incompetence and people will be say, all way to now talk, it don't they all do now. Only defense and propaganda on a fit they win. Very, very sad.
All right. Even inside that paper, they don't talk to the terrorists, don't threaten saying Oga Presido and Oga El Rufai.
Even the vice president.
They want
They'll harvest.
They won't take
they'll
them.
harvest them.
Okay, make we see whether that one self now still propaganda as these people they react to them. Blackout looms as electricity workers join NLC protest. If you get light, we don't know. Check out for page 8. They don't talk them already. ASU strike. Varsity Union backs NLC lecturers protest. People are coming out. Marginal fields operators may earn 4 trillion naira annually. Go check them out on page 25. To whom it may concern. Financial crisis. NCAA audits distressed airlines. Go there, go see as the matter they be. Insecurity. Agric imports exceed exports by 443 billion naira. Page 28 carried out one. Reps summon ministers. PBE over power plant sale. Check out for page 28. 1 hour interview. PDP challenges Tinubu again. APC says Asiwaju will floor Atiku. Well, this matter now for family problem. Chukudi don't break them down for us as well. Yes, this now the pictures and from the video where happen, where we see where the terrorists they flog the people where they bab, they cry, see them. Making it be like say you not know. Now be that. Registered voters hit 7 million in Lagos. Now INEC they give us that update. Check out for page 14. Lassa fever, cholera kill 240. And experts express worry. Imagine that matter for there. Page 18. Carry on. They say 367,499 applied for. 43,717 medicine slots. Wow, see the amount. Now, Jan, they give us that report for there. You must perform, billionaire brother tells Oshu governor-elect. Okay. Then hypertensive man dies as bribe chasing Lasma men seize vehicle. Wow. Removal of subsidy, NNPC imports monopoly will end queues. Okay, waiting they talk about that. Now, marketers, they give us that updates. Chukudi, which one you see make we move?
And that was Deji. No, me I don't call him Deji because na billionaire.
Na billionaire.
Like Uncle Deji. Because as an Igbo man, I know they disrespect. Uncle Deji, Adeleke, aka Papa Davido.
Okay.
You know, he don't tell him brother. Senator Adeleke, Nuruddin, Jackson, Ademola, say not be to the dance. Although you don't talk this one, but we know say waiting popular for. Understand?
A dancing senator to a dancing
You
governor.
understand? A dance. Say, no be to the dance. Now, in that they do for governance. Say, as in they like this, so as we stand for your back, take support you in your quest to become the governor of Osun State. If you not do well, we go come out for your back. Now, I want to highlight this one so that people go really understand. Say, we need to come out sentiment when it comes to capacity.
True.
And then whether you like him or not, nobody say make you not support your brother. Now, good thing. Nobody say make you not support your sister. But the most important thing I say, your brother or your sister, your church member or your fellow mosque worship member get the capacity, the person they competent. Now all these things they blind us now. They blind us. So people don't come out and talk say with all this is what they happen for Nigeria, where we say terrorists go publicly threatening to kidnap
The president,
the vice president, the governor of Kaduna State.
That's crazy.
Say if to say oh, now maybe another part of Nigeria, this kind of thing they happen, you go down see plenty action. And these people, their claim they're very valid, whether you like them or not, because they go look the hypocrisy in your action to deal with a particular problem. How you go to treat some issues with kid gloves or they use big English, they explain the thing away. When they make Ochuko, they shock. It got some things we're not supposed to shock you because
shock now.
we know say this person, if the person no shock us, I go they shocked. And then if Garuba Shehu will no shock me with some of the things when they talk. Now if you say, I'll call them and say, wait, am I still? Because normally now you're stuck in trade.
So you have a shocking expectation.
This now, yes, this now people will be saying that just waiting that they collect for the work when they do. Now why they there? Not be to speak truth, not be to tell the people as the matter take day. So nobody's supposed to be surprised. I say if this things no provoke us, not be to embrace violence, so to prioritize the interest of our country and tell us say we go there front to do everything to say we take back our country. Country when God don't bless with abundant human and natural resources will continue to suffer now. Then finally, see the number of people when they apply for very, very important discipline of study. But see the slots when they're available.
300,000.
But see the slots when they're available.
43,000.
And then what can I shock you?
Shock me, please.
Even though I'm not Garuba Shehu.
Please shock me.
And then what? It goes surprise you say many of the people when go enter, study this thing. Their plan in the end. Now to do it.
Jackpot.
You are wise
Atiku,
now.
what do you think?
Registered voters hit 7 million in Lagos. INEC na talk very, very impressive.
Yes, so.
Very, very impressive. Now, over time, they don't find out say statistically, according to INEC, the number of voters that really they come out for Lagos, even if they say Lagos and Kaduna are one of the highly populated states there for Nigeria, you know, they pass 1.something million. 1 million. Very, very few. And we get close to like 20 million.
In Lagos, yes.
In Lagos,
over 20 million people.
Now, 7 million now be like, say, hey, we don't too much. But it's still a poor. But more take us, okay, a very good benchmark. Now, make we ask ourselves one very simple question. Very, very simple question. This 7 million, it does show say the thing go tight to in 2023. Because more people that were not they aligned to one particular pattern, they just they involved now.
True.
More Nigerians they now don't say I say we don't hit rock bottom where we say the suffer, it don't paint everybody for face.
True.
People want to come outside and say if now this be the way we fit escape the poverty, may we come outside. So now on that very day, this 7 million go come outside. That might be the question we go ask ourselves because some of us just get registered voter stuff just because of say we want to the open bank account and all that. I beg, make all of us come outside, come vote because now that one guarantee waiting make this 7 million. We will call raise our hand say we don't try.
Okay, make I just run through this one because of time. I go just drop the headlines for us, so ourselves go fit join us here in the matter. The Nation, quickly, they say Ipman on why petrol queues persist. Go check them out for page 7. Police arrest 4 fake soldiers in Lagos. That one they wear fake army cloths. DMO explains soaring debt, servicing votes. Fayemi Fashola, Muslim ticket, a winning strategy. What do you think? Go check them out for there as well. Gunmen killed 3 policemen in Osun, Edo, and Delta State. Passenger boat capsizes again. All right, check out for page 6. Insecurity on red alert over threats to Buhari and El Rufai, and they even add the VP join. May not be like say everybody no collect. Well, we come down. NDLEA arrests 8 in Lagos, Abuja, Enugu airports. People then where they carry drugs. And Oyo Monarch Ashe joins ancestors. Okay, and Omo Gege's aide shot dead. Another matter for there as well. Well, we'll go open phone lines now. Make una follow us here and quickly tell us which matter touch you for body. Chukudi, thank you very much.
Agree to fresh.
We'll go take small break. When we come back, we'll go open lines for now. No go anywhere. Matters we don't drop for grand. Now we talk about na paper, give us this update, and we don't have small break some of them down as well. We'll go open phone lines for now. Make una tell us what thing do you, how the thing take do you for body, how it takes CM. We still get some kind of story with our hand. We go like touch light too, and I go leave that one for the first lady to carry us onto that journey. First lady, as they be, carry us.
Yes, so my people, and I don't see the matter, they may come out smoke on top of the pages of newspaper from the Basbos with former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and former Governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Tinubu, and all the ones that happened, especially with the railroad train attack victims, and when we say they showed that video. And I don't see much. I say, they don't for body say, I want to talk. Oh, your time don't reach because phone number goes on the show for your screen now. Begin call us, tell us how all this matter, and when you see for newspaper, how they take do you for body. Also send us WhatsApp message because we'll ready today to take enough WhatsApp messages. Send us message, make you know how this matter they take do you for body. But just know, so when you call us now, only 60 seconds you get to use talk your mind. And then make it quench the voice for your TV so that we'll not go get on sound. All right, make we just begin to try some kind 1 or 2, 3 matter then we gather with so that we'll go join all together. Begin take all your mind together for all the matter then one by follow. NLC to meet ASU, others for inside solidarity rally today ahead of the solidarity rally will go happen tomorrow. Remember, say they be say 26th and 22nd. We'll go add the flesh inside later on. About 7 million voters so far. Now you don't register for Lagos State, or you could be don't add flesh inside that matter. We'll go still add more flesh inside. Toll gates returning to Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Fashola, 9 Tokam. Oga Minister 4. 9 Tokam. All right, we'll go begin add the flesh inside one by follow.
All right, make we just sharply drop our MCB. They say NLC go meet ASU and others on solidarity rally. So the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, they say today they go meet leaders of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, and others to put their finishing touches. They put a sprinkle, the icing on the cake regarding their planned solidarity rally where the Congress won't do, where they organize to support the ongoing strike of the university lecturers then. So today they go sit down, they go talk. We'll follow route A, route B, we'll go stand for route C, we'll go make sure say we wear this cloth, carry this placard, everything where they go decide to do. They do finishing touches for the meeting where they go do today. So remember, now tomorrow and next tomorrow night they talk say the waka go shele. Well, make with this.
And just a reminder to Nigerians, say, you remember, say they don't talk, say banks go join them.
Yes.
Airlines
go follow.
you know,
so
all those ones, they go join them. So in case it be say get any move where you go do, till government arrange that matter. You know, say government if you do anything in 2 minutes.
Make with they look now.
To come the matter.
Not forget, say Lai Mohammed don't talk, say that thing they illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
So make we still wait, more see how it be. Anyway, the next story where they are hand there now say about 7 million voters so far. They say now don't register for Lagos. Who they talk am? Now INEC now open their yam shopping mall to talk this story. Now more talk now the flesh show they inside the story. The INEC for inside Lagos State, they don't come as I can talk say statistics don't show say the state currently they don't get about 7 million registered voters. The INEC resident electoral commissioner reg for inside Lagos State, Olusegun Agbaje. Now come as I can talk with the yam shopping mart yesterday for on top one interview when he grant talk say, according to Amo, he said if the number of the new registrants so far inside the ongoing continuous voters registration, alias CVRO, if they add them to those who be said they don't register for the state, now he go carry the number go 7,000 after they add everything up. Now like 7,000 don't register. 7 million, sorry. 7 million don't register for inside Lagos State so far. Impressive. But the thing they end by the end of this week, which is on the 30th of this month. So if you never go register, I beg, just take this week. Stop everything where you do, make you go register.
All right, moving on to the next matter where they grand. Oga Minister of Works and Housing, where Oga Babatunde Fashola don't come out, come talk, say they expect, say this Lagos Ibadan Express Road, be say they rehabilitate like this. So when they finish rehabilitation work, it be like say toll gates go come back to that road because as things being now, they expect at least 3 toll gates for that road. Remember, I said before now, toll gates been there between states to another state before. Not be the one we get for Lekki, will be within state. So toll gate been there within, you know, when you want enter one state to other states before. So Oga interstate. So right now, Oga Fashola don't talk, say toll gate go come back for that Lagos-Ibadan expressway. But a lot of questions they don't the worry people for mind though. Those toll people then, how they go use work 247 for that area with the present security situation where they the country? Is it safe?
No
for this period, you not go be then for kidnappers and bad
they will be secure.
So they won't use the opportunity
no worry.
to cause bad names.
Prepare. Anything because I agree.
Money.
Nigerian government, they always like to protect our way. You know, say this very matter, this toll matter, not be said they don't complete the road. According to Fashola, he said by December they go deliver the road. He say, wait till they stop the road now and I say, your state governor, they talk say, for their own parts, you get drainage where we say now the state they do them. And the drainage, they make the work they slow. He said but they don't come to
an agreement.
They say that the road or the drainage, more choose one. They choose the road first. So within now December, the road go complete. So make with the wait. But any two-way government they do now, they always think of return. So based on that,
they go cover.
That no matter. Security go full there.
We'll take Miriam. Hello, Miriam. Good morning. No. Hello. Miriam, you did here?
Good morning, people of
Good morning,
Good morning, sister woman. Welcome.
Back to the matter.
Oh, yeah, now.
We are talking about toll gates. How will they compensate us for the years that we have been suffering in that Lagos-Ibadan expressway? The tons and thousands of traffic that goes on that road, that is for that. This terrorist matter, you know, they say they carry an person cup, they pass. You go take a log of wood they carry until you affect you. I think when that one happened, that's when the people will get serious. How can government open his mouth to say what he said yesterday? That is quite appalling. That is an item. This is government of integrity. They don't just mean well for us at all. Just vote wisely in 2023. Just vote wisely. Go and get your voter card ending on the 31st of July.
Yes,
that is for that. Then we are in pandemic. They said we are entering the fifth wave of pandemic. Who thought that pandemic is bigger than the pandemic that we are going through? A pack of pasta is now 400 naira, from 120 naira. Should I continue the count? How much is bread? And so many other things. NLC, we are ready for them tomorrow. I wish they will extend this strike above 2 days so that it will really affect them. Because I know that within these 2 days, they will schedule all the plans that they have at hand to make sure that they beat whatever it is there and it will not affect them in one way or the other.
All right. Thank you very much,
Thank you
Miriam,
so much,
for
Miriam.
your contribution on that matter.
All right, some hot pepper where they send us message from inside YouTube talk say Nigerians too like lies, so make everybody buy AK-47 and AK-49 to use secure themselves.
Wahala.
That's what you talk.
Simeon, good morning.
Yeah, well, good morning.
We greet you, sir.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Simeon, welcome.
Please, I want to ask one question. This government something, is it one thing that is supposed to do the job? It's not the collective job on their executives. You know what I'm asking you, because APC, as the helm of affairs, they all of them did bad for us to suffer now. And now they bought form for 100 million naira to come and do what for us, because they are, all of them are in that community that rule this government, and they put the government under this suffering. What are they coming to do again after putting us under suffering? Some of them bought form of 100 million naira, and they said they want to come and take over from Buhari. Are they not the same government? What effort did they make when they are with Buhari? They didn't do anything. They just they are eating money. They didn't suggest or do anything that will progress the country. But now they want to come and rule. What are they coming to do now?
All right. Thank you very much, Ogasimo. Then when they talk, say, you just go get your PVC so that you go make the decision for yourself. We get Jacinta. Hello?
So did you get the name or do I say it again?
Hello, just go ahead.
The voice of Jacinta from Anna.
I said my name is JC Akwobi.
JC, good morning. Welcome.
Okay.
Jesse, good morning.
Oh, yeah, now go ahead, Jesse. Will they hear you? Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I am coming JC Akwobi, reaching all the way from Umueri.
Yes.
In Anambra, it's located of Anambra State. I want to take on the headline talking about the terrorists flogging or the kidnappers flogging their victims.
Yes, go ahead.
And also threatening Mr. President, the vice, and co. It is a worrisome, and this is the hallmark of failure or a failed state. What are we not saying here? Look at our little children now. Those that their parents were kidnapped, in Kaduna, Abuja, showing attack.
Yeah.
Look at the small children today, calling kidnappers and terrorists. Uncle kidnapper, please, my dad, I'm missing my dad. My school fees, he has not paid my. Our little children today in the Northern Primary School are calling kidnappers and the Boko Haram uncle. It is a pitiable state here. Okay, looking at the Lagos State, 7 million registered voters.
Yes.
The question remains, when 1 million, 2 million registered previously, INEC were unable to manage the population and deliver safely. Now 7 million. What are they doing not to disenfranchise this number of people? Because it's not enough just to come out and be singing praises that people are not interested, people are not registering. So it's not just enough. What is INEC doing to manage this number of people during the voting properly? So finally, I also want to talk about the issue of the people who. Let me drop here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you so much, Jesse. All right,
Thank
a few messages. Good morning, my fellow brothers and sisters. I be Fisayo from Abuja. He said, the matter will concern me, I don't want to be say Fayemi and Fashola talks. Ask Fayemi whether he be Christian, Muslim or traditionalist. As we know, say Fashola na Muslim. Well, he know what's in the talk. I believe, say, people know better pass them and they go do what's they're supposed to. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much, Fisayo.
Michael, good morning.
Yeah.
We greet
Good
you.
morning.
Go ahead. Sharp.
I want to talk about the APC Muslim ticket.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know why people should be crying over the Muslim ticket. You see, in the Bible, God hardened the heart of Moses just to deal with the heart of Pharaoh to deal with the Egyptians to release the Israelites. So God has hardened the heart of FPC to make that Muslim choice. So I don't know what people are crying over that. The one we need.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you, Michael.
Okay,
Even
thank
if he had us to pick what you really they talk, but then
Thank you for your contribution.
You call Bible, you call Pharaoh.
Thank you. All right, we'll get Ogboga Sunday from Enugu State. He talks, say, my unreserved salutations to Chukudi and Aochuku for their very informed analysis this morning. You can say, can you imagine the audacity by terrorists who threatened to kidnap the president of this country? If this audacity was coming from Nnamdi Kanu-led IPOB or Sunday Igboho-led Oduduwa struggle, hell would have been let loose by the agents of Nigerian security. Even these aforementioned groups are not terror groups. Hypocrisy. Now they wound us on Nigeria. That's what you said. And this one talks, say, good morning, my crew members. So you guys rock. Thank you. You rock too. And this says, the solidarity strike by NLC is a welcome idea. I am totally in support. Also, the impetus by the so-called bandits is becoming alarming by the day. How can they have the audacity to say that they are coming for number one citizen of this country? A question where you ask, the chief of staffs should do the needful, I beg. Oh, no, it's from Asaba. Now sending that
When you
message.
pass small picket too much, one day you go face you, go point you, say, what did they worry you? Now,
Patrick,
for Nigeria?
good morning.
Patrick.
Hello, Patrick. Hello. Okay, Patrick, I beg, call us back. No vex. From
I just the
Onitsha.
simple answer, I just give
From
you.
Onitsha. I beg, no vex, call us back. You still get
Patrick,
messages?
call us back.
All right, a few messages from on top of YouTube this morning. Gloria Chinedu say, Omoyelo Showero is the right person for the AAC. Max Zikalu say, I never for one day hear say Nigeria economy go up by 1%. Now, so problem for Nigeria. I swear, Nigeria be like pepper soup, way pepper no day.
Wow. Wow.
How you go chop pepper soup with pepper no day? How
It's
you
not
want
pepper
manage?
soup. It's just soup.
Now, giant will not be giant.
Well, this one say, good morning, my people. My name is Prevalia from Omaha. It does say, this country's case is obviously an Ike Guru case. It can say, where presidential candidates fight tooth and nail, calling each other liars. Not like their intentions for this country is even genuine. I can't wait for the 1 hour alleged debate between the two of them. Again, it is this country, is it this country that the terrorists even threaten the president that Muslim ticket will work? Nigeria is not ready to solve their problem. Thank you. That's what you talk.
Hello, Moses. You did, yeah?
Good morning, my people.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Welcome.
Thank you, Moses.
We greet you.
I'm fresh too.
We thank you.
I beg. We don't know who they do us for this country. We don't understand who they do us for this country. The waiting to happen for this country, the way the situation is. And our brother Fashola, he won't bring toll gate, people for federal roads. I'm waiting now. What type of security he don't provide? So he go protect those people who will work there, because I know that if he just to work from 6 to 6, they're going to work there even overnight.
Yeah.
For federal roads, for waiting all the happen for this country, they still won't bring that kind of thing. I tell you, I don't understand what kind of thinking with this you.
My brother, that's the situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
for
Moses.
your contribution.
We get another
We have somebody
call.
on standby from Abuja.
Oh, let's say don't go. Try call us back. Try call us back. Sharply.
All right, Dorcas from Jazz say good morning. The government don't disappoint us. So for 7 years now, only promise with a year. You condemn this and that. Government no fit to rescue people from bandits, but bandits can collect people from governments. It is well, though. Because today now your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you.
We greet you. We greet
Dorcas
you.
from Just, we appreciate you as you be one of our regular messengers. The messengers. Okay.
Regular
All right. This one say, well, good morning. Victor Daniel from Benue State say, I won't really say this matter of terrorists for North. They're very disheartening and bad. How you go kidnap innocent people, then still they torture them like that. I follow that Southern Kaduna road last week. My mind just my mind no day at rest till I reach house. May God help this country. Very sad situation. Very, very sad situation. Well, a few more messages from YouTube. Murphy say, wake up Nigeria, end old presidency today. This is the only way Nigeria will be, Nigerians too poor. I don't understand what you mean there. And this one say, my name is Tyson from Port Harcourt. This country, now poor people, they suffer. Meanwhile, their children, they abroad. We this country, they suffer for insecurity. The president of Nigeria is sleeping. No, that's not true. And this one talks, good morning, my people in the studio. My name is Fed, that's what you talk. I thank God, say, waiting rich people, don't they close to rich people in government. I they beg, waiting the rich general people, don't they close to the rich people. The people in government. That's what you talk. You say, I they beg the terrorists, make them do fast, carry these people. Why they talk like this?
No.
All right, we'll take Felix from Rivers State.
My contribution is that
yeah, go ahead.
APC make them remember, say, now them they rule. They as they are ruling party. Make them remember, say they are to God. If you say it, now them cold air. Now they go breathe where people breathe, the production system. This is when they walk good and they bring to them. They never know the security, the security of this country as the security day. They want to bring to them. Another one is that this rally when they want to tomorrow. They remember say those also university. Now then the people will bring them, put them there. Now then teach them for university for primary. They remember and bring that money. Pay them, make the country come back to the normal way. Make students come to the normal way.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Felix. Thank you,
Felix.
Mr. Felix, for that contribution. Well,
Thank you
make
so
one
much,
very valid point. Say, make APC remember saying that them still be the ruling party. Situation of the country, how it take be. All right. All right.
All right, this was Precious. PDP negotiated Nigeria into terrorism while APC sold Nigeria into slavery. You can't say top government officials are the sponsors of kidnapping and terrorism. There's nothing anyone can do about it until they arrest the officials behind it.
Wow.
You can't say Ifeanyi from Port Harcourt. Ifeanyi, you know they claim waiting, you know, no.
Wow.
If I waiting you hear for street or beer parlor, not they talk openly because I don't know where anybody talks say PDP negotiate terrorists or APC. Do anything to terrorists. Talk based on facts where you know.
Facts.
All right, Benjamin Obi talk say, so these terrorists have the audacity of saying they want to kidnap our president. What is the fate of the common citizen in this country? A question where you ask me that. Thank you so much. We could sharply take this other call.
Bassi.
Bassi.
Yes, so good morning.
We greet you,
Good morning,
Bassi.
Bassi. Welcome.
Good morning, I agree.
We greet you.
you back.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I also talked to what happen about this kidnapping of a thing where they try to carry
Mr. President and Vice and Uncle. You see, country where they like this, in a country where we say when government know they work fine as you suppose, now the kind of thing where they come up. Because it gets to be where we say somebody like the president, they will threaten him to kidnap him and all kind of thing like that. That's something we do fine. So if government, they do their work very fine, security, because I don't see the reason why the chief of army staff no fit get a man on ground to work very tight in that very particular north. Like going to the north, buying some, where would they go north, buy goods. Like this time around, the fear is too much for we to go to north to buy goods. And the way we say the fear, it make a lot of damages for we going to the north over there to buy some goods. Like I can't remember this year how many times they have been in north because of the fear of all kind of things like that. True. When these train incidents come up, it's very, very difficult. So we are pleading, let everybody get their PVC so that we can vote out the bad government and bring in a good government that can help.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, you know what this guy just talked now, just throw light for waiting with just one of the things we see for newspaper. Say importation on agricultural produce. Importation, they mod and it don't increase by over 433 billion naira. Yes, sir. So import agricultural produce will be say with the plants here.
Monday, sharply.
Yeah, good morning, my people.
Welcome, Monday.
We hear you. Good morning.
Let me go straight to the issue of terrorists threatening to kidnap president and the aeroplane. Is it possible? It's not possible. This is a disguise. So that people will not be pointing hand on Kaduna state government and the federal government that they are not doing anything concerning the terrorists. The question there that who is paying them? The guy that has been paying them, Gumi, did they mention it? Is federal government not aware? They have money to settle terrorists, but they don't have money to pay us. Who are we fooling? Who is fooling who? Then the Lagos State INEC declared that how many thousand?
7 million.
7
million.
Please, they should issue it to people. Not that they be giving conditions, go and bring your last rate before you collect, especially the youth. They should go and bring their last rate before they collect their voter's card. If you are doing that, how would they vote? Not that they mention the amount of registered voters. They should make sure that everybody gets their voter's card as soon as they come to pick it up. No discrimination in giving out the voter's card. Someone comes from some of the other, they appeal CAFON that they are selecting, if you are an Igbo, they will not register you. If it's true, that is too bad. And I'll be hearing that other tribe, they didn't allow them to register. INEC should be independent, not to be controlled by Lagos State government. Thank you.
Thank you, Monday. Thank you, Monday. We get any other message?
Yes, so messages in Lakabreke Sas for here. Precious from Abuja Talk say, waiting be the thing where we say, okay. Precious from Abuja Talk say, sharply, make I quickly take your message, Precious. Okay, you talk say, I don't understand why they torture these people. It's saddening and it break your heart. Precious from Abuja, and I said that message. Even like saying I have go back break because messages are still like a break. So but don't worry, we will come back to the messages because the next topic we won't discuss, you go find where me under the message inside them. Now here go back break. Thank you for your calls and your messages for everybody who don't join us. We'll go take break now. When we come back, we'll go enter our next topic of discussion.
Yes, so now about the elections where they come in 2023, we won't discuss them and see whether all the elections we don't pass from Anambra, Ekiti to Osun will be better build up to the 2023 elections, whether INEC don't ready to make sure say everything they cajad. Will they come back after this short break?
I salute you today. Correct.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m.
And you, Seth, still there with us. We appreciate you. Well, we'll get one very, very better discussion. Where this one will not go stop to the talk because it concerns you and I, and it concerns the next level for the country, the fate of the country, looking at the 2023 elections where they come. So far, so good. We don't do some kind of small elections for different parts of the country based on some kind of states, from Anambra to Ekiti to Osun State, and we don't see as the level don't they be so far moving forward. And people don't talk about, okay, according to INEC, things they go according to plan from one to another, they don't they improve and they don't they progress. But people still they talk their own side of the matter on how things still they happen from vote buying to small violence here and there. But hey, we look at Masibi say, shade this one. Now what go feel look to take talk, say 2023 elections where they come, go kajad and everything go make sense. Well, we get very better guests who go join us, who go yarn the matter this morning. We get Ogadebo Adeniro, will be the chairman of Center for Anti-Corruption and Open Leadership, CACO. And then we also get Tunde Awe, will be lawyer and a political analyst. And our guest, one of them, not join us for Inside Studio this morning. Oga, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Say you join us. This one a very, very better yarning. Precious day here, Ochuko Sef Day. Make we look as it be this morning. Now, 2023 elections, now be the major thing where everybody they look now. Everybody eye did here. We they see different boosts from political parties, some candidates, they talk to themselves. But we want to talk about how the election process done day so far, from Anambra to Osun, to Ekiti to Osun State. INEC done the, the people don't look and say they record free and fair election. How you take see the progression so far?
Well, it's still there's progress.
Okay.
But if you look at the metrics, it's cause for concern still there. Well. For instance, generally speaking now, if we look at when elections begin for maybe, say, okay, let's even go to 1999 when the Fourth Republic started. I think it was about 55% general voting, number of people who actually come vote was about 55% of the total registered voters. Yeah. But since that time, I think they declined. As at the last 2019 elections, we were looking at 34%. See the difference, So it's a major, major difference. If you look at Anambra elections, for instance, Anambra was about 25%. We had about 200 and just slightly under 300,000 voters. We come also it's 25%. So Anambra election was won with less than 120,000 votes. This is very distressing.
Very distressing.
Ekiti try. Ekiti do okay. Before Ekiti was Ondo did about 32%. Ekiti did 36.5 or thereabout. Let's just say 36% averagely. Coming down to Osun did at least 42%.
Osun did very well. I was going to say that Osun did very well.
Which was why I said, okay, there's progress.
Over 700 is against 1.4 million voters.
Yes, about 800,000 votes. You understand? So Osun indication, say hope day, and say, okay, that voter party, even though the percentage difference stay low, say that voter party don't they come out now. Usually people check and say, why will I go? My vote will not even count. That's the voter party thing. Say, if I go vote, they go stick around and give the person when they want. You understand?
Yeah.
So they say, okay, number one, there's a marginal increase in the voting, or even though it dropped from the last elections. Yeah, the last election was about 44, 47% or thereabout. This time around, 42.5% of registered voters.
Yes.
You understand? So there is progress. Let's say there's given the kind of metrics from other states.
Oga, make we look at what's in the presidency talk, or the president himself, Oga Muhammadu Buhari talk concerning this election thing. He say, as him be saying, don't sign the Electoral Act.
Yes.
Saying say one legacy way be say go live for Nigerians. That fact say he go give them a good democratic path for good, credible, free and fair election. You see this one happening in 2023 general elections.
Well, the processes are still subject to abuse. You understand? Signing an Electoral Act, of course, we must give kudos because the Electoral Act definitely don't create better platforms for operations.
Okay.
You understand? And conduct of elections. And we see them for Osun State. This real-time transmission of results, which helps.
Yes.
In those days, we go here, say somebody don't win, then later on, we go hear another thing again. But this time around, we see them as they happen. As they count from word to word, from with the CM live, everybody knows,
yes.
Okay, so what did they happen? Then this biometric voter accreditation system, whether they use now, is they much better. You understand? So, even though, of course, there were some glitches here and there, and if anything that is computerized will suffer some glitches now and then. But it has helped also. You understand? So you come, they verify you electronically, and then you proceed to go and do your voting. So indeed, the new Electoral Act definitely has improved the quality of the voter experience where we can expect. We never begin to see them on a wider scale. You understand? Osun State is too small a test for
the whole,
yes,
just judge
but
the general.
of course, okay, there is hope. You understand? And everything we man feel latch on generally in hope. Once hope day, good.
All right, so so far so good. The presidency don't give these three as a yardstick to credible election when he be say president say he assured Nigerians for. But we not say bottlenecks still there. Now when we look at this new bill when the Senate they try to push the electoral offense bill they tried to push. Now, you see this new bill as waiting to fit really solve this issue of vote buying, because now those ones that might be the bottleneck we still get. How you see them?
Well, it could definitely help. But you see, the thing is not, we don't have this kind of discussion for, I think, one of the programs when we do here. This issue of, say, we get laws. Nobody said to get the laws. Now, the implementation of those laws, you understand, we know, say, there's active participation between security agents and other state-sponsored actors. Now, them, they make all these things, they happen. Yes, although we see again during the Osun elections, there was pockets of violence for there. We see, say, there's the snatch ballot box, and they disrupt voting process. You understand, there was thuggery, there was harassment. In fact, at one point, they need to go pick one fellow like that, where soldiers go carry and go keep him somewhere because, petitions don't full on top the gentleman's head, say, look, this fellow, now person will go disrupt this election. Yes, this NURTW guy. You understand, this Ashiri, whatever he calls himself, they had to remove him from the circle, from circulation at that period. So, electoral offenses, but could not be just vote buying, not be just security, thuggery and all that. There are so many other issues where supposed be. But basically, even the point where they even try to make Nana say it's not about the laws themselves. The laws are good. We have a lot of very good laws in Nigeria, and we continue to improve our laws. But how would they implement those laws? Those people, where they do all these things, how many people they don't prosecute so far? You understand? We know they see live images. They see all over, during the various elections, where they see live images. This is happening. You get the time when they want to do these elections, when Ambode been come up for Lagos State. There was an individual that came out and warned anybody that's going to vote for Ambode to leave that place. It was live. We haven't heard anything said about that.
What do you think say be the lapses, the reason we make who no fit get any prosecuted?
Now the political will. Once you don't get the will to do anything, and that has boiled down to the issues when we get for this country. The political will, the absent, the desire to say, look, this person will be punished for it. You understand, during Obasanjo's time, most of the people, now you bring the EFCC Act, now you start EFCC. Now most of the people first go for the EFCC. We see how you carry people. We get one person even die for EFCC custody, that period, one of the ministers, that period. You understand? So now he pick a lot of the people because there was a political way to do it that time. But later, because the say the thing, now they water down. There were no sacred cows at that time. So once there are no sacred cows, when we say anybody, when they catch or when they find, they do all this, they will prosecute her to the full extent of the law. People will begin to understand, say, it's not business as usual again.
Now, you've been talking something about people being aware now, politically aware, and then one of the reasons why, the rise in the So, as it be now, what do you feel say prompt this awareness or get people more involved? And what do you feel say we government we do more to help? Because looking at the amount of people where you talk say come outside and the amount of that's 40-something%, over 100%. We still have a lot to cover. How you feel say we still prompt more people to get involved in this electoral?
First of all, I go thank the media. The media in Nigeria has continued to be the bastion of the survival of our democracy. When they here, they torchlight issues where they happen. Without now raising all these issues, before you know what they happen, now when calls come, they hear everybody. You see the kind of followership with this program they get. It shows the more the press they use to expand the circle of knowledge for all these electoral issues, the more way people go get them. So far, first of all, if you ask me what government supposed, first of all, may they sack the Director General of National Orientation Agency. May they come out because I don't know what that fellow is doing there. You understand? There is absolutely zero orientation in Nigeria now. We are just creating orientations of all kinds of nature for ourselves. Go on TikTok, go on YouTube. Everybody is just creating their own idea of things. There is no national ideology that is being spread. And this is one person that is taking a salary. You should get out of there, please.
You got to the, like say, you not to the belief said, your thing had already said the way it's supposed said. But make we look Presido, the word when he talk. More just look a person and waiting we don't see. Now, it's still the assure Nigerians, they say, come 2023, free and credible election. Now we go see, just like what he reflect for Osun State. Now, you as a political analyst, you go take the president for a word, say really and truly, 2023, we go really see that true and credible election where we ought to see for Nigeria.
Well, to be very honest, and I say it with great respect and great sadness, our president don't be person with me, they really believe. When they come talk, say, we will do like this, I know they believe him. What me, I expect that there will actually be a push to acquiring free and fair elections. But it is a thing from the people's will to get that kind of election, not be because our president talk. There are many things when they talk, say, go do it, will not see any action. You understand? So if not to believe him, me not believe him. But if I believe, say, the Nigerian people of their own will, they desire, whether Electoral Act deal, whether Electoral Act no deal, Nigerians they are tired of the status quo. They don't tire. Say, we know they do again. We want something else.
What do you think, say, Nigerians feel do differently when it be, say, the power, when it comes to the security agencies, we're supposed to safeguard people against thuggery and all that. Now, they're supposed to hold that part. So that fear not going to make Nigerians, when you believe now, say, that Nigerians are the day, that thing not going to make some fear withdraw.
You see, you don't reach a level where we say there is a desperation for change now. And not be the kind of change where we did hear before. The actual change we go bring about emancipation of our people, removal of our people from power. People don't tire. People, look, Nigerians are ready to endure, no matter the harshness of the economy. Once they know, say, at the end of the day, light there at the end of that tunnel. You understand? If you look at any Nigeria, anywhere you put them, once they know, that's why Nigerians go everywhere and they excel. They start, somebody go one country, he start as a toilet cleaner. Before you know anything, they happen. He's already building a house in his village. They are ready to go through the worst. So the Nigerians are ready to face anything.
All right.
It's there. It's all over.
Okay, my people, we just want to let you know, so on a safe part of this conversation. If you call us, tell us what you think about this 2023 elections where they come. If you say Nigeria don't ready to face that kind of election, where you go make sure say everything be free and fair. Look, we look at based on every other thing where they play around them and how far we don't come from the by-elections where we don't they get for different parts of the country. So far, so good. Waiting you think. Call us, send us WhatsApp message, make we yarn, make we hear your side of the story. So, Gatunde, we'll be talk about insecurity, and that one of the major things where they determine how the people go they involved in the elections. And so far, now we don't see constant reactions from terrorist groups. Where did they come out, they late threats, they talk about now. The recent one we come outside, how did they threaten to kidnap the president without mixing words? They don't talk and say now who they won't go for now. How you take see this one as regards the things ahead? But make we take Vincent before you give us your response. Hello, Vincent. Good morning. Welcome, Vincent. Okay, go ahead.
What I want to talk to hello?
Yes, we hear you.
What I want to say where our president say elections will be free and fair.
Yes.
No foul. I don't believe that kind of thing because when we today don't they talk some things say you could do. At the end of the day, nothing will happen. All this kidnapping talk, sometimes they go say, God is don't finish, Boko Haram no dey again for Nigeria. Even past before now. So me, I don't believe say elections go free. But the way we come out now, we need change. So when people government say don't come out, whether free or not, we will get results this time. We could get some people when they met election, not they free for Nigeria, come out for power. By God's grace. That's my own contribution.
Thank you, Oga Vincent, for your contribution. Vincent. So, Oga, today, what do you get to talk about?
Okay, well, security, democracy cannot thrive without security.
Okay.
You understand, but sacrifices have to be. If you look at Liberia, when the elections were after the crisis in Liberia, when they were about to have their elections, you understand, despite the mad insecurity in Liberia at that time, 85% of registered voters. Now come up for. In fact, now we get the lowest voter penetration for West Africa. Ghana is like 68 to 70%. Liberia is about 82% or thereabout. The national electoral penetration now like 32 to 34%. It's under 40%.
Wow.
The giant of Africa.
Wow. So what do you think they cause this problem? What do you think they cause this
apathy? The point where the tribe is not be necessarily secure, even though security is necessary for democracy to thrive.
Yeah.
But once it is that democracy itself that now you go see pursue the insecurity.
Okay. Self-awareness by the people or something.
Once and the awareness is massive. It's not, the awareness is all over. If you go outside Nigeria, if you go to Houston, if you go to the UK, everywhere, the desire for a change, true change has come.
Get one call, we'll go take it. Ben, I'll come back to you. Get one question I want to ask. We'll take this call.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Alpe.
I'm happy to be with you this morning.
We greet you. We're happy to see you.
Happy to hear from you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that gentleman there, now the kind of person when I like. He don't hit some nails. But let me say this. You see, the process of ensuring that the election is fair and fair, it begins from this compulsory registration. Imagine if 7 million people get their voters cards.
Yeah.
And then talks against 7 million people day on that day. I believe these 7 million people wake up for their right. By the next election, we will overpower that.
Yeah.
That is, by the way, a lady showed us on WhatsApp. You know these people that they give after registration? Our own information don't wash completely. And she did cry that people should wake up. And somebody said on this studio this morning, it is not only to register people. Make people they collect these cards. You'll be shocked that these 7 million, when the actual election will come, if it is out of the 7 million, now only about 1 million will get cards for their hands. So the matter, if you fix them from the beginning, forget about other stages, it will be to be arrested. Thank you.
Thank you, Kupe.
Thank you, Okpe. We'll take another call from Miriam.
Miriam, you did here?
Yes,
All
I'm
right.
here.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Oga Visitor, God bless you. You have said it all.
Thank you.
If it's not this present government that deliver Osun, no. It is the will of the people. The people are tired and they know who they want. Remember, this Osun election, people voted for the individual, not the party. And I believe this is the same thing that will happen in 2023. But my only fear is that this one where INEC don't they quarrel in-house. They don't they quarrel within themselves. The worst is that our voters registration materials were not even kept in CBN as usual. We do not know even where they kept it. It's really worrisome. And my fear is during that 2023 election, everybody will come up, but they are disenfranchising so many people by not giving them their voters cards based on religion and tribe. And if they can do that and vote buying equally, if they can stop people from going to the polling booth with their phones, it will really do us good. God bless us all.
Thank you, Miriam.
Miriam. We'll
Augustine.
take another call. Augustine.
Hello, Augustine. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Augustine.
Nice to have you. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Actually, my own contribution to all this is that as Nigerians, we should watch out for our utterances. Because you see, in all this talk here and there, we are sitting on a point where Nigeria is going to explode come 2023. We are just looking at it, making different comments, making this and that. We are not tackling the real issue. Look at, there is a certain threat, the threat to kidnap the president and a governor of the sitting state. And the whole country, we are just looking at it as if it's a joke. You see, it has come to a point where we as Nigerians will have to take decisions on how we are going to make our country move forward.
All right.
Thank you, well, Augustine.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so let me just add with this message.
Okay, you get message.
This guy sent. Ekeshi Emmanuel Chima from Osun State, Ile-Ife, talk say, good morning, I appreciate on well. It's painful to see that a lot of Nigerians are still ignorant and going after tribal religious affiliations. If so, it's so surprising that some Nigerians are not tired of our current situation. They would rather waste their vote on sentiment rather than competence. You guys are really doing a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now we just want to call for
Godwin. Good morning. Hello, Godwin.
Godwin.
Is Godwin there? Okay. Mila say he will call us back.
Everything when it be like, say, different callers that they bring up since, now still the self-awareness of people and the way that they differentiate people. But if me, I go ask you, Oga, today, what do you think, say, go fit stimulate the thought of Nigerians so that they'll get that boldness and get that mind, say, no, we must to come outside. You don't talk about the media, they try down, but just a word where you think, say, if you make Nigeria, they're more aware of the process.
Sir, look, I tell you, the suffering alone, in this country.
Suffering go ginger them.
I'll tell you, if you look at people running out of Nigeria, it's not people that are poor and collecting 30,000 naira salary. People that are working in major corporations, earning big money. They can earn and drive big cars and live comfortably, but they would rather run away. You understand? And live a better or even a lesser status life in other countries. Yes, and because of certain abilities or opportunities for competition. You go filling station now, if you stay that filling station for 1 hour or 3 hours, you go get fuel. Everybody dey line. But once they begin the shots, you don't say everything does scatter. You don't want to stay again.
In this very word, we will continue. And we'll take a call from one of our callers. We're on the online.
Hello, good morning. Okay, so make we just take this message from somebody from the UK. Dr. Braye Koroye talks, say, Nigerians and Nigeria ought to do better than this. Why is it so difficult for our leaders to make Nigeria great? I just wish our leaders could have pity and human faces to develop the country. We want to come back to Nigeria. But what's going to happen? How will come back?
Make we take Gabriel
from Akwa State. Hello, Gabriel. Good morning.
Hello, Gabriel.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome, Gabriel.
Go ahead.
Please, this election matter. Are you with me?
We are with you, sir.
Yeah, good morning. This election. Now, if you want to vote, can you hear me?
Yes, you need to turn down the volume of your TV. Turn down the volume of your TV so we go feel you well. We won't hear you, sir.
All right, sir. So quickly, make I take Hafsad's message from Zaria.
We'll take Joy first. Hello, Joy.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Joy, from Abuja. Go ahead.
My brother Atiku, good morning.
We greet you.
Good morning, Joy.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you. Go ahead, Joy. We hear you.
Okay. You know, when they talk about vote buying, I remember how the police people, they talk during the Osun State election. They think they think that they say maybe they will do the right thing. But now before their eyes, now they take, they buy votes. But one thing is certain, now I tell you the truth. We, where they see us as voters, we know they collect their money, they sell vote. We just collect their money, they eat them because they want to away the money. They feel say they want to get the money, they want to throw away. And we don't wise up past that level where then they take us to. We don't pass that place. So come 2023, come what may, with the help of God, power must change hands. Power will definitely change hands. Whether they like them or not, power will change hands. And I believe, waiting my brother talk there, that one I guess one I get for today. I believe waiting him talk. Say, he not believe waiting Oga Presido they talk. Because many things when he don't talk, they see the ground and never feed one. So the same thing, even waiting him talk, saying a credible election, now we will get for 2023. We still get out of our mind, say, as we dey follow him as followers, when he be our leader. So we still don't trust waiting him they talk. We still don't trust in his steps. So we will go stand on our own as Nigerians, then we will vote the candidate of our choice. God will bless us.
Thank you very much.
So Oga marry this sweet, waiting have such talk from Zaria State. He talks, Oga Buhari go tell us, say, whether we will get credible election or not. He talks, say, till opposition win election 2023. Now you go believe it. Still based on waiting this caller talk, maybe like say lack of trust day in the system.
Definitely, definitely there is. Voter apathy is because of this lack of conviction that these people are going to do.
So
right.
some people could look at from this angle, because of this new Electoral Act now, it don't do away with the ballot snatching area. Because right now, even if you snatch ballots, how you go use impute them into the system? You understand? And all of that. How you go use transmit the results electronically? Remember we see Apple for Osun State, when the people did their talk, say, you don't get Wi-Fi, we go give you hotspot. So you know if you say this one are really a way to really curb those kind of checkmate, these kind of things.
We are moving along with the world, but it's still, like I said, it's still not perfect. If we go by even the United States, the so-called leader of democracy in the world, they have issues, and those are people that run their systems electronically. So this electronic transmissions can be intercepted, delayed, manipulated. It's not 100% foolproof.
Okay.
Not to say they're not fake, but it's a big step in the right direction. You understand, especially for us in Nigeria now that, okay, we can, particularly with this issue of real-time transmission of results, we didn't see them. You understand? They don't finish this word. We don't see them.
How many people,
Then they do the other word. They look everything. So it helps. See the NBA elections where we just finished. You understand? 58,000 plus people. We don't vote within how many hours? Just one association.
What do you think say go fit cop all these things in 1 minute from your own party, join from your NBA election? You just do what they do differently where we need to implement for the full Nigerian system in terms of
digitizing the system. Number one.
How possible that be there?
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Okay.
And we'll get to a state where we'll perfect it.
I mean, to the level where people go feel vote at the comfort of
yes,
the
from wherever you are. You should be able to vote if you're in Canada, if you are in Lesotho, wherever you are, you should be able to vote. You should be able to vote from wherever you are. And that's what happens with us in our elections as well. I was sitting in my bedroom, and I just pulled out and I voted.
You think say the powers that be go let that thing work?
Looking at the situation,
they're not looking at the situation of
manipulate that one.
Yeah.
We don't reach the place. You know, the one or the programs that we get, we talk and say, look, at a particular point, the people will go make these laws. You understand? It's not just to be clamoring for laws. Because we need to just the governors and presidents. What of the legislators, the House of Assembly members, the representatives, the senators? Where would they put our eye for? They are the ones that are going to kill us or make us. Forget, it's not too much about the presidency.
They're not
So
physically manipulate that one. You know, say once you send that, there's a query that went to the domain.
Yes.
So people, IT people, nicely, they move that query to the main domain to tabulate the digits. They're not physically manipulator, they won't manipulate.
There's no electronic system that we're not this liable to abuse. There's no system. Whether on your phone, no matter how secure it be, the central banks for different countries, they hack them. FBI database, they hack them. CIA itself, so there's no electronic system where they foolproof. But you see, when would they do electronic voting and all that now? The agents now, not the agents who go sit down, they carry eye, they touchlight. The agents now are tech people. So, you know, your own tech guys out, you know, they are looking at the access points of the server, they are testing the vulnerability of the system. Yeah, so now them they tell you, say, man, they don't access this place, they don't add votes to, they don't tweak the system because there's no way where you go tweak system, where you no go leave signature.
No go show. You go show.
You go leave signature. Just the way say smart enough, go understand, say, oh, somebody,
something has
yes, if you have a solid tech person.
What
so
do you think say we go feed you to counter security in terms of what happened for that Agor Palace in 2019, we be say some places where they know say this place now stronghold of maybe opposition or the ruling party, they'll call same boys them to go scatter that place and security agency go look somewhere else. Those kind of situations in just 10 seconds. How they fit take balance down?
Already don't they captured for the new Electoral Act where they run. These are issues of electoral offenses. So we are capturing them. Yeah, so if you come and disrupt voting and then you win, when we know we are the ones that are supposed to win, we petition. You understand? So it has been marked by irregularity of violence and a ground of turning the results.
Thank you. The new electoral offense where the push go handle that one. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oga. Please, you don't help us break down some of these matters. People don't contribute as well. And the conversation, no, the end, they still go on. If you still send us WhatsApp messages regarding the topics and still drop your comments on top of YouTube for everybody where they watch us across the world. Well, we'll move to the next segment where we get to do with Football Republic. We believe say Buchi don't on standby to tell us something happened for the world of football. So don't go anywhere. We'll come back now.